All right, welcome back, everybody, to Sports Talk with me and Jaime. And this week, dude, we just got more bad news, man. Let the people know what happened, Jaime.
Injury after injury after injury. So CC still out with her groin. Then we have a ACL injury, which, all-time high, I feel. I need to look at the statistics, but I feel like it's happening a lot this season.
Thanks to Jaime, because he prophesized it episode 1 of the season.
I called it how I see it. And then a broken bone in the foot. So not a broken foot, but might as well
just a little bone, yeah.
Yeah, either way, I'm assuming it's not weight bearing or the surgery is just going to take too long because the season's almost over. So the Fever did go out and sign a replacement today on a hardship. Do you have her name? Onyx?
Odyssey right? Sims.
Okay, way off. But yeah, I knew something went out.
11-year veteran out of Baylor. She's a guard that's 5'8".
So she played overseas a little bit, and then she also played for the Sparks this season, I think, right? Was in July. Decent numbers for, the limited.
She's very similar to Ari. Like, they both have very similar stats.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of the Bibby signing, where it's just can give you a little bit off the bench. I don't know. The timetable on
she's gonna have to be. She's gonna have to be the primary guard unless Sophie.
I don't.
I've seen it. I've seen it where they talked about it, where it's gonna be transitional. Sometimes it's gonna be Kels, sometimes Soph, sometimes even AB. They said.
I didn't know they were going to use Kelsey that way last game. She had 8 assists or 6 assists, something like that. But it makes sense for her to be a ball handler. She can't really create shots for people. I think the same thing, Sophie and Lexi kind of run into similar situations where it's about shot creating. But overall, I think they have some decent skill set.
Thankfully, the other players have been stepping up. Where Sophie has just been
I can hear you.
Her field goal percentage from 3 has been super high as of late.
Yeah, Sophie right now is one of the. She's technically a starter, but she's one of the best role players right now in the league. Post All-Star break, Lexi getting hot last night was
Lexi's
huge.
Finally, yeah. She was before this game, she was 0 and 54 or something.
Correct. And then, she was losing minutes. They kept messing with the rotation. I think that's the bad part, too, when you're constantly trying to figure out the rotation. Mm-hmm. They like her on defense, but the thing is, she's supposed to be kind of a 3-and-D. You need those wings that can play defense but shoot those corner threes, and she was struggling. But I think she maybe got her confidence back last night, so we'll see where it goes.
Oh, for sure, forward. Dude. She hit a nasty step back 3, and I was like, oh, she's back.
Yeah,
but she did scare me though because she went. Yeah, she did scare me though because she went down and she twisted her ankle. It looked like, but
yeah,
she played later in the game and shot back-to-back threes.
Yeah, it probably helps that she's so light and thin, but a role can get anybody though randomly. So good thing she's okay. Because they played with 9 players, even though most teams. I know they were making a big deal about it, but most people play 9.
Dude, 10 most teams are rotations.
Out. Yeah. Now
with all the injuries that's happened this season, most teams are down to 9.
Yeah. The thing that helps the Fever though is they still have 2 of their best players that have been healthy most all season. I know Kelsey has that weird finger thing, but
she seemed to have just played through it and not affect her shot.
Yeah, I think
in the beginning it did, but now she's in the groove and she's fine.
Yeah, she's been a little inconsistent at points, and I wonder if it's just hey, sometimes that happens in a season, or is it because of the finger? Because
she can only do so many 20-point games, and if she has a stinker, I'm totally fine with that,
Yeah, but I need her to have a stinker be 12 points. I don't need her to have a stinker be 4 points.
Yeah.
Especially if CC's in, it's a different situation. But she's kind of the number one scoring option. AB is kind of a 2-way player. There's a lot of times where she does it, but we need her Kelsey's whole thing is score. Last game we seen it where she's more facilitator, but prior to last game, her whole thing is just score. Where AB is offense and defense. She's rebounding. Kelsey, we need to just average 20 a game every game.
Did she really have? She had 12 points, but not the game. But yeah, she was putting up poor numbers in the first 3 quarters.
Yeah. I mean, overall, like, I think the players they have still fit the system. If CC comes back, they'll be fine. It just sucks to like lose so many players. And then like you look at someone like Dantes getting more minutes. We'll see Baby get more minutes. And hopefully they can just like make something out of the bigger role they're gonna get. Even though I don't understand,
Simpson has been doing kind of good, you know.
Yeah,
with her minutes, she's been getting extended minutes as well.
Yeah. I think the thing is though, the roster there's just too many bigs. Like they kind of got a lot of bigs, and then the two starters have stayed healthy the whole time, so they didn't really need them. Like, but also it doesn't help when you have like 4 injured guards on your roster at the same time.
Yeah,
like, that kind of kill. It's hard to like build a roster like that.
I guess I think overall, I think their placement in the seed is set. I think we're just going to be number 5.
Yeah.
Which means we would face the Mercury, because I think the Mercury is set, you know?
Yeah. We'll see. I haven't seen the tiebreakers, like what it comes down to.
If the Mercury win right now, I think they'll be... I can just see it. Or sorry, if the Mercury win right now, they beat the tiebreaker against Atlanta, moving up to number 3.
See, that's the thing I didn't know about. I didn't know, like, cause some of the seeding is relatively like set, but there's some like little things because they're
both 19 and 11 right now, and that's 3 and 4. And it looks like the Mercury were winning last time I checked. So
yeah, I mean,
for the Dream's winning. Oh shit!
But for the Fever, the main thing is I just don't see them making a deep run because.
Their team is going to be another first round exit?
I mean, more than likely, yeah. Due to the fact of by the time CC comes back, they're just not going to be able to gel. Like, it's just too late, and they're just one more like if a big gets hurt, I think they're really.
Whoa! Why would you even say that, dude? Why would you even manifest that,
dude? It's not about manifesting, dude. It's about
bro. It's you've been calling these injuries. That you've been creating these. You go in the back, you do your little, you do a little one of these.
Yeah,
and then you're done.
They're playing a slow-paced offense, and their bigs are banging down low all season long.
AB's fine, dude. She just killed someone the other day.
Yeah, she be banging people off their feet. But and then also too, I mean, she had a good game, but there's been some games after she started her podcast that she ain't been playing too well.
Dude, shut up.
I'm just saying. Hey, I talk crap about Angel Reese for doing it.
What about Sophie? Sophie's doing a podcast.
Same thing. She should not be doing a podcast. She somehow is playing better, but I think it's just.
Kaylin was just on Sue Bird's podcast.
Yeah, well, Kaylin needs to get on the court. All right, like if anything, I mean, I guess she can because she ain't playing. I guess you can podcast when you're just not playing a third or 2/3 of the season. You know, I mean, Kaylin didn't play the season at all.
She didn't. She played 9 games?
If that, who knows?
The season just started.
Cam Brink?
The Bears, dude.
Oh.
I was just gonna switch away from because I'm just sad thinking about the Fever, but it is what it is.
Yeah, so NFL season started. The Bears ended up
It's just the preseason though, right? Today.
Yeah. So it's week 1 of the preseason. Technically, it started. There's always a Hall of Fame game that happened last week, but this is the first full week of like preseason where you do practices against other teams, and then you also play them that following weekend.
Because the Bears played the Dolphins?
The Dolphins, yes.
And it was a tie?
It was a tie, yeah. The Bears didn't really play a lot of their starters because during the practice, they played against them, like they did kind of like a scrimmage or whatever. I think Caleb did have an interception, but the big takeaway from it was the Bears defense in their practice against the Dolphins had 3 interceptions and like 2 or 3 forced fumbles. Okay. So, and then the offense...
Aren't the Dolphins like bad?
So the Dolphins were bad last year because Tua was hurt all year. The year prior to, they were like an 11-win team. So if Tua's healthy, they are a playoff contending team. But he deals with the concussion issues, and I legitimately think he's one more hit away from being done. Like,
I mean, yeah, the hits he was taking last year were nuts.
Yeah, dude, he was like, his body was stiffening up, shaking, like
some Aaron Hernandez type stuff, you know?
Yeah, do some CTE having stuff. So, but no, the Bears look decent. So Casey Keenum played like a lot of quarterback in the second and third quarter, and then Badgett started. He looked fine. He had one pick, which is like, it was a tip pick. Some of the young guys, they were trying to get involved early. So guys like Loveland, who was the number 10 pick, and he is a tight end. So people said like, oh, they shouldn't have drafted him because like it's too high for a tight end, or the fact that there was another tight end that was worth taking. Also, we have Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet got injured, so now good thing we drafted Loveland.
Dude, maybe they knew, they saw it in the tea leaves.
Yeah, and then Burton's the other young guy. We have some young linemen. But overall, the defense looked like they were playing aggressive. The defense is like big and long, and they can knock down balls. They can tackle.
Nice.
If this Bears team is top 10, 15 defense, like they can make a legitimate run this season. We haven't seen Caleb so far because he didn't play today. But if the coach ain't worried about him, I ain't worried about him.
How many years is he in the league now?
This is his second year.
Second year? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so their roster's still pretty young.
Who had that 70-yard? It's not an unofficial record, right? Because it's a preseason.
Because it's preseason, yeah. Because I think the record is like 67 or something like that.
Was that Miami?
No, I think it was Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
Yeah, dude, hit a 70-yarder. Because like, the thing is, you're not kicking that ball in the regular season.
No,
so like
they're just fucking around.
Yeah, I mean, so they were going for a fourth down in this game a lot, and like preseason you go for a lot because it's like best time to kind of practice these plays. Because like a 70-yarder, you miss that.
But they aren't playing full. Are they playing full on in this preseason, like full on speed?
So full speed, yes, but when the way people look at preseason is the playbook isn't full on. So defense, you're running like a base defense, and with offense, you're running plays still, sure. But like there's a bunch of like wrinkles, there's a bunch of like plays to like, oh, this play is going to like do well. You're saving that for the regular season.
Yeah.
So it's full speed, but like the playbook is like
you don't want
basic.
You don't want to show your cards.
Correct. Yes. It's just to see like, hey, how's our team match up purely on just like skill and just how well have we coached these guys? So like, don't make penalties. Catch the ball when it's going to you. Don't fumble the ball. Make tackles. And for the most part, I think the Bears did do that. They missed a couple tackles. But like overall, I think the defense with the new coach is going to be good. The offense, there's a few plays where guys were like really open, and that's good to see because the Bears in the last couple of years can't get anybody open to save their life. So yeah, we'll see.
So prognosis is you're optimistic. You're not gonna get too optimistic.
So they play 17 games. This team is probably 8 to 10 wins. But like, I mean, 8 wins is 8 and 9. You're under 500. So it's.
That blew my mind because I didn't know how many games they played. So like last year, I looked it up and I was like, "What? They only play like 17 games?"
It's just too physical of a game.
I know. It just. The season feels longer than that, so I feel like they would have more games, but I don't know.
Well, you figure like counting, so 17 plus a bye, 18 plus 3 preseason games, 21. So you can, if you win the Super Bowl, you play like 24 weeks or whatever, which is a long time. Like it starts now and goes until February, but it's the fact that it is long. It's just one game though. Where other sports play the same amount of months, but they're playing 3 to 5 games like a week. It's
just to manage, like you said, the head injuries and all that, the health of the players.
It's just not sustainable. You would have such a depleted product if they played for 20, 30 games. And you would need to have, like, the roster sizes are, what are they, 52 or something like that, plus 10 practice squad. But you would need like 80, 100-man rosters. Like,
Yeah. And that's ridiculous. That sounds crazy.
yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah, comment down below if you're a Bears fan and you're excited for this season. Comment down below, if you're a Fever fan and suffering like us. I mean, it's just, with all the injuries and stuff, man, I don't know what to think anymore. And it's all because of Jaime. So comment down below also, say thank you, Jaime, for having this premonition in the preseason.
One thing, the Colts quarterback got hurt like in like the second or third play. So like Indy just can't keep people healthy.
Damn. Indy's cursed, dude.
Yeah.
That's it.